Good luck, everyone. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got Juju with the Panthers, Scherzer with the Bears, Kicker with the Bengals, Scherzer with the Browns, Jobs with the Cowboys and the Packers, B-Press Texans and Colts, Gino with the Raiders, Big with the Chargers, Mary with the Rams, Blakely with the Dolphins, Gino with the Patriots, Alex with the Saints, Blakely with the Giants, CJ with the Jets, Kicker with the Eagles, Sarah with the Steelers, King with the Niners, Alex with the Seahawks, Mastiff with the Bucks, For Fun with the Titans, and King with the Commanders, and then the cereal spots. Alright, the next break is in the shop too, but here we go with this one. Good luck, folks. We are recording this on YouTube as well, so anybody that misses it can watch it later on YouTube. Good luck. Starting off with the thickie. Alright, we got Dylan Sampson, Bayshul, and we got Tyler Lockett. That is going to be Seahawks or Titans, 15 out of 99. We'll figure that one out at the end. Trey Harris and RJ Harvey. Where are my sleeves at? Figured all that time that I had that I would have been ready with sleeves and top loaders, but not gonna lie, I'm not. Give me 1 second here. Grab a couple more pairs of sleeves. Another thing, 130 point. Alright, give me 1 second and we will be going again. Just needed to get some more sleeves and top loaders. Benford, and we have Lamar Jackson on the white. This is a pack team, so now you guys will see that is 23 out of 35. The three spot is B-Press. B-Press, nice hit. We have Dak, Genty, and Broswell. Yep, we are running another one. Yes, Ryan will be in a little bit to run another one. Take field level Lamar out of 35. I don't know yet, brother, but if we hit the case hit in this one, I'll tell Ryan to open a fresh case for you guys. Alright, we have Tristan Wirfs, and we have Jaden Higgins for the Texans. Texans don't miss. 16 out of 49. Can't remember who bought the Texans. I think it was B-Press. I told you Texans don't miss. We got Jake Ferguson, rookie silver for the Rams, Sirianni, and Ursi. What's up, Clark? What's up, Rebel? Again, guys, there is another break in the shop. Another half caser in the shop. Ryan will be in a little bit to run that one. All right, we got Chase Brown. We have Harrison Smith. And Jaden Blue for the Cowboys. For the Cowboys. That's Jobs. Jobs, I'm not sure if you're back in here. 190 out of 199. We have Elick and Tyleek Williams. We have Patrick Queen going out to Sarah and the Steelers. 126 out of 199. We got Gino, Sirianni, BTJ, and PS2. Sarah, just so you know, that base rookie is a little jacked. And Jackson Dart. Good old Panini and their quality control. Alright, we have Tucker Kraft. And we have Josh Simons. Chiefs are a pack team. This is 356. The 6 box is Gino. Gino, you got that. Christian Gonzalez. We have Malik on the silver. And Membu. Alright, come on. Let me see gold or green. Alright, we have Kyler. Laporta. We have Booker on the silver. Fred Warner and Gesicki. Alright, we have DJ Giddens for the Colts. That is 28 out of 299. Donovan Jackson, Ursi on the silver, AJ Brown, and Urlacher. No, not a tie-dye. We have Troy Aikman, Amos, Eckler, Penix, and Woody Marks. Alright, we got T-Law, Isavos on the silver, Stafford. We have Smith and Hunter. And we have Kelvin Banks Jr., rookie. Caleb Johnson, there we go, Sarah. Caleb Johnson, rookie, 48 out of 249. We have Aiden. We have Dylan Gabriel and Lamar. Alright, our first box in the books. Alright, this is the box everyone said the case hit was in. All those guys kept coming in saying the case is hit is in that box. We'll see. We will see right now. All right, nice Tyler Shook on the rookie silver. We have Justin Jefferson on the color match. This is a pack team too. That is 72. The 2 spot is Kicker. There you go, Kicker on the color match. We got Evans, Josh Allen, and PS2. Alright, Najee, Arroyo, and we have Tim Brown for Raider Nation. That's kind of fire. Raiders is Gino. Nice hit, Gino on the Tim Brown. 49 out of 50. We got Elick and Tyleek Williams. Not a card you see every day. A few Titans, nothing crazy though. No big like cams or anything yet. This is only box number 2 though. Alright, we have Knight Jr., we have Russell, and Savion Williams for the Packers. Packers, who got the Packers in this one? Packers is Jobs. There you go, Jobs. Amon-Ra and Pat Bryant. Alright, we have Anderson. We have Kyler, Bucky, Will Howard, and Jackson Dart. And there's Cam Ward on the silver. And Jalen Noel. That is 71 out of 75 for the Texans. Ratledge. We have Tet on the rookie silver for the Panthers, and Woody Marks. Alright, we have Donovan, Buckner, and there he is, Sanders. There we go, sure. Sanders on the rookie ticket. Shedder. We got Smith and Hunter. Let's go, sure. Told you those Browns don't miss. Jamar Chase for the Bengals, 102 out of 299 kicker. We got Benito. We got Hunter on the rookie silver, Luther Burden, and Lamar. And we have Alec Pierce for the Colts, 134 out of 399. We have Roquan, Amon-Ra, McBride, and Nick. And we have Rashad Bateman on the red mojo going out to the Ravens. This is a pack team. 25 is B-Press. We have Amika for the Bucks, Woody Marks on the silver, RJ Harvey, and Yaya. B-Press, you've hit a couple serial spots already. Alright, Andres. We got T-Law, Dak, Burns, and Higgins. Give me 1 second, guys. Move these base cards really quick. AJ Green, we got Luther Burden, nice Amika rookie silver, Kyle Williams and Devontae Adams. They're hard to miss in. Alright, we got Sean McVay, we got Smith, Kyle McCord for the Eagles, that is 149 out of 149, Tyler Loop and Hampton for the Chargers. No case hit. So all those guys that came in here and said case hit is in that box, and I said that only works in optic, not select. I was right. I was right. Thickie to start us off here. Real thick too, like thick. Alright, we got Nick on the rookie silver for the Seahawks. Looks like it's a tie-dye. Montez, and on the tie-dye, we got Kenneth Grant for the Dolphins. Going out to Blakely. That is 2 out of 25. Brock Purdy and Taj Brooks. Well, it was the last release before, well, pretty much around the last release before they closed everything down. And we have Caleb Johnson, rookie again for the Steelers, 230 out of 249. Gray Zabel, nice Tyler Shook, silver again. Jamar Chase and Chambers. Second here, guys. This one's a thickie, so it's going to be 180 point. watch a few more weeks. It won't be anywhere though, because Panini's done now. The products are just getting sucked up so fast. All right, we got Jerry Jeudy, Davis, Kyle Williams, Matthew Golden, and Savion Williams. Alright, we have Mason Graham, Jalen Noel, Chris Jones, another Tyler Shook, and Cam Ward. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Alright, another thickie coming up here. I think it's gold. We have Trey Benson. See our first gold. Here we go. We have Nick Bonito going out to the Broncos. Broncos are a pack team. That is 8 out of 10. Some bum named Waxy. That's a card for me to give away to somebody that misses. And Mikael Williams. It's a card for me to give away to somebody that misses. That's why I get in those. That's why I get in those. Alright, we have Kendre Miller and Trey Amos for Washington. That is 16 out of 99. We have Ty Felton, Hampton for the Chargers, and Chase. Alright, we have Dante Thornton and Dylan Gabriel. Look at that. Browns are going wild. Dylan Gabriel, rookie auto. Mason Taylor, silver for the Jets. Sanders and Jonah. Sure. Good purchase on the Browns. Both rookie QBs. Alright, we have Nick, Ice Cam Ward silver, Campbell, Royals, and Cam Chancellor. Early, Mark, but there's another break in there Ryan's going to run. I didn't go to the office today because I had a vet appointment, and so I just stayed home and then did a break. Alright, we have Nico Collins for the Texans. 117 out of 399. We have Hampton. We have Aaron Jones, Hurts, and Taylor. But there is another break in the shop. Alright, we have Quinn Ewers on the rookie silver. And Penix for ATL. This is a pack team. That is 177. 7 is Alex the GOAT. We have Pierce. We have Travis Hunter on the rookie silver. And Simons. Scary Terry, Likely, Mason Graham, and Mahomes. Savion Williams for the pack, 115 out of 299. Strange, we have Savion again, Travis Hunter, and Bijan. We have Michael Pittman, we have Donovan, we have Penix, pack team again, 37. 7 is Alex the GOAT, Hunter Henry, and Will Johnson. This is box 4, yes. We have Aaron Rodgers on the silver, and Trey Benson. Arizona is a pack team. 41, one spot is Gino. We have Mason Graham, another Amika silver, and Ty Johnson. Oh, we got Pink Sparkle coming up out of 15. We got RJ Harvey. Doesn't look like, well, could be, no, it doesn't look like rookie though. Geno Smith for Raider Nation. 12 out of 15. Montez, JJ McCarthy, Justin Jefferson. Oh, Geno. Why did it have to be Geno? Why couldn't it be Genty? But Raiders will take it. Exactly why. Alright, we have Gray Zabel and wow, Judkins for Browntown. Browntown literally hitting all the rookie autos on the team. Genty and Bryce. Sure is crushing it with Browntown. Crushing it, my friend. Alright, we have Kyron Williams on the silver, Chop Robinson, and Connor Hayward going out to the Steelers. Sarah, Van Ginkel, and Geno. Alright, we have Davis, Kate Otten, Kyle Monagai, Travis Hunter, and Ernest Jones. Dylan Gabriel, 119 out of 199. Calvin Ridley, Hunter, Jackson Dart, and Walker. Kenny, Luther Burden, Bo Nix, Connery, and Tank. And Jordan Love for the Packers on the sky blue, 44 out of 99. Nick Westbrook, we have Lamar, Genty, and Gabriel. Derrick Henry, Bolton, Arroyo, Jack Beck, and Jameson Williams. Alright, we have Bowman Jr., AR, Caleb Johnson, Fannin Jr., and Milton. Yes, wake up Dart and Scat. We have Justin Herbert. We have Julio. This is a pack team, 104. Sure. Jaden Daniels, DK Metcalf, and Tez Johnson. Teams have had hits though. And we are not done yet. We still got a couple more boxes to go. A lot can happen. The Cowboys have done well. The Texans have done well. Packers have had several hits. Alright, Brian Thomas Jr., Kyle McCord, Amika, and Gesicki and Urlacher. We have Andres, Jake Ferguson, Scattaboo on the field level, Shaheed and Curtis Samuel. Nice Luther Burden silver for the Bears. We have Kelvin Banks for the Saints out of $3.99. McVay, Tet, and Love. We have Roquan, DeForest Buckner, and we have Saquon Barkley. That is going to go between the Giants and the Eagles. 45 out of 49. Trey Smith and Gates. Put this one off to the side. Milrow on the rookie silver for Seattle. Larry Fitzmagic for the Cards. This is a pack team. That is 94. 4-spot is Scherzer. Najee, Cam Ward, and Jalen Carter. Alright, we have Drake London. We got another pink sparkle. Marvin Harrison on the pack team. Here we go. Good luck, pack team, folks. That is 14 Scherzer. Wow, Scherzer. Back-to-back 2, and that's, I think, one of the teams that you follow. Back-to-back for Scherzer. Pack teams munching. Never know, man. The $50 team is smacking right now. Nice Marvin Harrison and Larry Fitzmagic. Travis Hunter, Pacheco, Milrow on the silver, TJ Watt, and Trey Harris. Trust me, Blakely, there's nothing more I'd rather hit for you, my friend. You know this. Nick Sirianni on the purple. 51 out of 75. JSN, Justin Jefferson, Tyler Warren, and RJ Harvey. We have Jaden Daniels, Carson. Wow, Will Johnson, Arizona break. Gino, that's Gino. Roswell and Sirianni. And nice Tyler Shook. Tyler is not easy to hit. Nice hit, Saints. That is 91 out of 99. Russell. We got Genty on the silver. Tyler Shook again. And Ursi. The Cardinal was Will Johnson, RPA. Will Johnson, RPA. All right, Mitchell Evans and Kendrick Bourne, 49ers. 35 out of 149. We have Jalen Noel for the Texans, Riley Leonard, and Brees. Mika, we got I don't know what this is. I think it's a gold. LeGarrette Blount. Wow. How about gold Shadur RPA? Holy Moses. Gold Shadur RPA, 10 out of 10. Wowzers. How long did the Browns sit there for? They were like the second to last team off the board. They just sat there and sat there and sat there. Nobody took them. Nobody took them. Until Scherzer said, why not? will say the second half of this case, though, I mean, unless we can pull one of the case hits out of this last box, the second half could be loaded. We've had 0 tie-dyes. I've never ripped a half case of Select without a tie-dye before, so 0 tie-dyes, 0 greens, no zebra, no case hit. Yeah, this is a half case. Alright, this is the last box in this half case. Again, the other 6, the other half of the case is loaded. So no matter what, there'll be at least 1 case hit in the second one, depending on what we hit out of this. Alright, we have Mitchell, Trey, and ETN going out to the Panthers. We'll take it, Panthers. Scattaboo and Baker. Yes, Jim, the next one is the same case. Next one is the same case. Alright, we have Scary Terry for Washington. 190 out of 249. Ty Felton, Trey Harris, Brian Thomas Jr., and Will Campbell. We have Dante Thornton. We have Quinn Ewers. We have Jackson Dart on the field level. Brian Young and Zay. The pink glitters are Gino and Marvin Harrison. We have Swifty, Justin Jefferson. We have Kareem Hunt, Browns, Chiefs. We'll figure that one out at the end here. We have Pat Bryant and Yaya. Alright, we have Ollie Gordon, Brock, Nick, Tyler Loop, and Hampton. Alright, we have Mason Taylor Silver for the Jets. We have Kyler on the pack team, 48. Milrow, Caleb Johnson, and Brian Burns. Nice. Take it. Triple the price of the team. Alright, we have CJ, James Pierce, Murray, Hookah, and Derwin James. Alright, we have Jake Ferguson, and on the white rookie auto, Matthew Golden. Man, the Packers too. Nice hit, Packers. 15 out of 35. Very nice. Sauce Gardner, Higgins, and Kyle Williams. Jobs. Alright, Scary Terry, RJ Harvey, rookie silver, Will Anderson, Tet, and TJ Sanders. We got Puka. There we go, Mary. Puka, 300 out of 399. Brenton Strange, Genty, Dak, and Amon-Ra. Alright, we have Watkins on the rookie silver. Oh, God, right team too. Abdul Carter, 17 out of 75. Mike Evans. We got Tet on the rookie silver. And Devontae. So freaking close. And we have Nick on the white 13 out of 35. Birch, Broswell, Penix, and Nick. Yeah, for fun, you just have to remind me what you have. Titans. Yeah, the Titans, yeah. Give me just 1 second. Alright, go for it, my man. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate you. Alright, let me do a recap on some of these. Actually, let me do this dice roll really quick first. Give me 1 second here. So that means both case hits are live for the second half. Second half, both case hits are live. Here we go. This is for these 3 cards. 1 to 3 on the left, 4 to 6 on the right. It is a 1 that is left side. This is going to the Browns. This one is going to the Giants, the Saquon to the Giants. And this one is going to the Seahawks. Nick on the white, Abdul Carter on the purple, Kyler Murray blue, Bourne blue, Love sky blue, Julio, Hayward, Penix, Cam on the silver, Tyler Silver, Cam Silver, Jalen Noel, Tyler Silver, Caleb Johnson, Dylan Gabriel rookie auto, Higgins on the purple RPA, Gino on the pink sparkle, Lamar on the white out of 35, Benito gold, Dylan Gabriel, tie-dye Grant out of 25. We have Jaden Blue RPA, Matthew Golden, Bateman, Justin Jefferson, ETN, Tim Brown, Larry Fitzmagic, Marvin Harrison on the pink sparkle, Judkins, Savion, Shadur on the gold RPA, and Tyler Shook. Alright, let me see what teams I have for this next one. Give me a second. Okay, let me go over here.